Have you ever stood up from your chair and felt that heaviness in your legs? That strange weakness that wasn't there 10 years ago? Most people over 60 feel it from time to time. Some think it's just old age. Others blame a lazy day or say, I just need to walk more. But what if I told you that something you're eating every day is part of the problem? Something that looks healthy, something that's even marketed as good for your heart, your bones, your digestion. But inside your body, it's doing the opposite. It's slowing your circulation, it's feeding silent inflammation, and it's weakening your muscles, especially your legs. Let me ask you this. Do your legs ever feel tired even when you haven't done anything that day? Do you avoid stairs because they feel heavy? Do you walk slower than you used to? Not because you want to, but because you feel like you have to. That's not just age. That's a signal from your body. And today, we're going to talk about one of the hidden causes of that feeling, a food you probably eat all the time. In this video, we'll go through 5 silent ways this healthy food can damage your strength after 60, how it affects your muscles and joints, and what you can eat instead to feel more stable, more energetic, and more confident. Let's start with the first truth, and it might surprise you. The food we're talking about is low-fat fruit yogurt. Yes, the one that says, good for your digestion. The one that's packed with colorful fruit and labeled with heart symbols and happy faces. But here's the deal. Most of those yogurts, even the ones that look healthy, are full of added sugars and thickeners. Your body doesn't read them as health food. It reads them as fast sugar. And sugar? Sugar feeds inflammation in your joints. It causes sudden spikes and crashes in your blood sugar. It encourages fat storage around your belly, legs, and lower back. But worst of all, it reduces the energy going into your leg muscles. You eat the yogurt at breakfast, and by mid-morning, you feel like walking is effort. That's not a coincidence. Now let's get something clear. Yogurt itself isn't the enemy. Natural, unsweetened, full-fat yogurt can actually be good for you. But those tiny, fruity, flavored cups with a plastic spoon, they're not helping you stay strong. They're making your legs work harder for less. And most people never connect the dots. They eat something sweet first thing in the morning, they feel weak later, and they think, I'm just getting old. But your body is smarter than that. It's giving you signals. You just have to know what to listen for. So, how else is this one healthy food draining your strength? We'll get to that in the next part. But first, let's look at the second big truth. In the last part, we talked about how sweetened yogurt, the kind sold as healthy, is actually feeding inflammation and draining energy from your legs. But that's just the beginning. Let's talk about how sugar affects your circulation, because this is where the real damage starts. Your legs are the furthest point from your heart. To keep them strong and balanced, your body depends on steady, healthy blood flow. Blood carries oxygen, nutrients, and warmth to every part of your body, especially your muscles. But when you eat foods high in added sugar, like flavored yogurts, granola bars, or fruit drinks, your blood gets thicker. It moves slower. Your heart has to work harder just to push it through. And those tiny blood vessels in your legs, they start to get less and less of what they need. You might notice cold feet or a slight tingling. Maybe your legs fall asleep more often than they used to, or they feel heavy, even if you haven't done much that day. That's not just aging. That's your body struggling to keep up with poor circulation. Over time, this leads to something called microcirculation decline. It means the small blood vessels aren't doing their job. Muscles stop getting enough oxygen. And when that happens, they weaken. And here's something else most people don't realize. Sugar causes your body to release a hormone called insulin. Insulin helps your cells store sugar, but it also tells your body to store fat. And in many seniors, that fat builds up inside the muscles, especially the muscles in your legs. It's a condition called sarcopenic obesity. You're losing muscle, but gaining fat in its place. You may not see it, but you feel it in slower walking, harder steps, and poor balance. And the risk doesn't stop there. Seniors with weak leg muscles are up to 3 times more likely to suffer a serious fall. One fall can change everything. It can take away your independence, your confidence, and your ability to live on your own. Now, I know that sounds scary, but it's not a dead end. Because the same way one food can drain your strength, others can help rebuild it. There are foods that support your circulation, foods that feed your muscles, that calm inflammation, and give your body what it needs to feel strong again. And no, I'm not talking about diets or expensive supplements, just small, smart changes that make a big difference. So if you're starting your morning with something sweet, a yogurt cup, a cereal bar, a glass of fruit juice, ask yourself one question. Is this helping me walk better or making me slower every day? The answer may surprise you. In the next part, we'll go through exactly what to eat instead. Foods that support your legs, protect your joints, and bring your energy back, no matter your age. Let's keep going. So far, we've uncovered how a food that's marketed as healthy, like sweetened yogurt or snack bars, can actually weaken your legs over time. We talked about inflammation, poor circulation, and how sugar inside your muscles can slowly take away your strength. Now let's talk about what you can do instead. Because the truth is, your body never stops responding to what you feed it. Even in your 60s, 70s, or 80s, small changes in your food can still lead to real changes in how you feel, especially when it comes to your balance, your mobility, and your confidence. Let's start with this. The best thing you can do for your legs is to give your body fuel, not sugar. That means choosing real food, food that doesn't come in a shiny plastic cup or with cartoon fruit on the label. One of the best options is simple, full-fat plain yogurt. Not low-fat, not fat-free. Just real yogurt with no added sugars. You can add your own berries, nuts, or a little cinnamon if you want flavor. Your body will process it slower, which means steady energy and no sugar crash. Another great swap is boiled eggs or half an avocado in the morning. These foods are rich in healthy fats and protein, which help rebuild and maintain muscle. They're easy to digest, and they don't spike your blood sugar, which protects your circulation. Oats are also a strong choice, but not the flavored packets. Use plain rolled oats and add your own fruit. That way you're not starting your day with 10 grams of added sugar before you even finish your coffee. And here's something many people don't realize. Drinking water, just water, helps your muscles work better. If you feel tired in your legs by mid-morning, try drinking a glass of water with a pinch of sea salt and lemon. That simple drink supports hydration, blood flow, and muscle recovery. These are small changes, but they create a ripple effect. You start walking easier, you stand up faster, You take stairs without thinking twice. And most of all, you feel like you're in control again. You don't need extreme diets. You don't need expensive pills. You just need to stop doing what's silently making you weaker and start feeding your body what it actually needs. So here's what I want you to remember. Sugar isn't evil. But for seniors, the way it's hidden in healthy foods is a real problem. If your legs feel tired, slow, or unsteady, don't ignore it. Don't blame age too quickly, because weakness is not always a natural part of aging. Sometimes it's a message, and now you know how to answer it. And if you found this video helpful, I'd love for you to subscribe. We post practical, simple tips like this every week, made just for people over 60 who want to stay strong, sharp, and independent. Leave a comment and let us know. Have you ever noticed your legs feel weaker after eating certain foods? Take care of yourself. You deserve to feel steady and confident every step of the way.